Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video it's something else, something new that I never done before. I never ever, I think, sit in my stockpile doing a video because most of the time I'm doing a car vlog with my host, or if it's Saturday, which is today's Saturday, July 1st of 2023, I usually come down here to set up or put away my stuff. That's what I do here on Saturday. But today is something new or something different. So this is with regards with CVS suspending suspicious card or card that has suspicious activity. So just to give you a background, if you have not heard about that, or if you already heard other YouTuber, I know Shay made a video about this and she mentioned my name with that. I posted this on my Instagram. Yes, I did. So these this, I actually took a screenshot of this. A friend of mine that I don't want to disclose the information, but a friend of mine sent this to me and told me that there is something going on or something new that will be happening at CVS. So what I did is, my intention with that is to post it and to inform everyone, because I know majority of my followers on my Instagram are CVS shopper. Also here on YouTube, I believe majority of you guys are also CVS shopper. You watch my video because I shop at CVS, and I can see that with the views I'm getting on a different video I post. And the CVS has the most view because I know a lot of you shop at CVS. Okay, so I don't have any draft or like script on how I'm gonna go through with this topic, but I'll just go with the flow. That's what always I do. So this message or these screenshot of the memo was sent to me June 23, which is a Friday, 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, 2 weeks ago. So it was a long message and I had to crop it just to, you know, get rid of some of the information of the person that sent it to me. But I'm gonna clip a post of this typed, I think this was email, here on the screen. So while I am reading this, you can also, you know, read it with me and better understand what's in here. But I'll be honest, everything here is actually it's easy to understand. It's just that there are some words here that is profound or vague. It's not specific, especially when they say about suspicious activity. They didn't specify what kind of suspicious activity they are trying to find or trying to resolve. All right, so let's go ahead and read that page. But first off, one of you guys on my Instagram reached out to me, and this person is actually a CVS employee, and it's not just one person on my page that follow me and DM me that is a CVS employee. There is a bunch of you guys. And for your reference, if you're new here, I used to work for CVS back in, I think, 2019, 2020, when my full-time job, which I am currently still in at the moment, closed down because of COVID. So my manager, which the place I used to coupon, he actually asked me if I want to work just a part-time job, and I said, yeah, why not? I mean, I'm still currently employed at my job at that time, but I decided to do a part-time, which is actually just one day. I think it was only Sundays or Saturdays, one weekend, working at CVS, because one thing I was trying to aim on that particular job is I want to know how the employee discount work. I was being curious about that. And then secondly, I was trying to save up some money for a vacation. So I was trying to put whatever money I accumulate in that job for a fund for a vacation. But anyway, long story short, I got hired. It was fast, you guys, because it was the manager that actually helped me to get hired. I think in about a week with the process and everything, I got hired after a week, which is crazy. But everything got fast tracked. And then unfortunately, the manager that helped me, actually, he was leaving the specific store. He got transferred to a different store. So on my first day, the manager that hired me, is his last day, which is ironic, but it is what it is. And I asked him, why did you even hire me if you're leaving? But I already have the job, and then I started on the same day that he was leaving. But anyway, that's about that. That's the background of my CVS. And maybe you're wondering why I left CVS. First thing, after my job right now opened back up, then I want a full-time job. And then compensation wise, CVS is when you get hired like a cashier, so I'm in storefront, you are getting the minimum wage of your state. It depends which state are you. So I get the minimum wage, which is lesser in how much I'm making right now with my full-time job. That's the reason why I quit. And then I couldn't handle 6 days of work per week. And plus on the side, I'm doing couponing as well as, you know, household stuff. So it's not just working out for me. So I did quit my job, and yeah, back to normal. So let's go ahead and talk about this memo. So like what I said, I will clip a photo of these. I will clip a photo of these memo or comments or messages that everyone sent me through Instagram. These are not from me. These are all shared. So I am just here to read it for you and to share it with you. And it's just up to you how you're gonna, you know, your opinion with this comments. So the first one here I want to touch on is, this was sent to me by a CVS employee, which is my Instagram follower. So it says here that we have heard the concern from the store and the field leader teams regarding customers who may be violating extra care terms and conditions and or engaging in coupon fraud. As a result of researching specific examples, we have identified scenarios that have resulted in over $20 million in loss margin. As a result, we are implementing a program that will suspend extra care accounts with suspicious activity. We are also introducing a new way for you to report suspected fraud and abuse so that we can more quickly identify it and prevent continued margin loss. So this page is for the employees. So the employees can tell or can know who or which person is doing coupon fraud. Remember, every employee in the store watch every person that comes in the store, especially those who are couponers. And from my experience, yeah, they always look on you. They look on you on what you do, what you purchase, and what coupons you use. Even in my store, those are now being practiced. So let's move on to that. I don't have anything to say about that. So let's move on to the main page, which I did share on my Instagram, and that is the continuation of so this is the continuation of that first slide I read. Okay, so on the next slide, this is the bottom page. Okay, so effective immediately, EC or extra care, I believe that's that, accounts with suspicious activity will be suspended. Suspended accounts will no longer receive coupon offers or extra bucks or rewards, nor will they be able to use any coupons or rewards previously earned. All right, so with that being said, even though you have earned extra bucks from the past, when your account get flagged or suspended, those extra bucks or even CRT will just get voided. If a suspended card is scanned at SCO, or sometimes they call this ACO, customers will receive a card not found error, suspend the transaction, and take the customer to a standard register. So when these card not found prompt on the self checkout, they will void the transaction and then they will bring you to the regular register. When a suspended card is scanned at the register, a banner will display at the top of the screen stating account suspended -EC accounts at cvshealth.com for questions. So they will ask you to email customer service basically. A receipt will also print with directions for the customer beginning in late July. Okay, so that's their time frame, late July. When this banner is shown and receipts or a receipt prints, provide the receipt to the customer and use the following talk track. All right, this is how they want the staff, store staff, to deal with this. I am sorry, but it appears your extra care membership has been suspended, which means you are unable to access extra care benefits. You can contact that email if you have any questions. So right there and that, they can just stop you. They can just decline you. The store will have no control over this. The only person or the only way you can resolve this is through customer service. So that's that. And then if the customer has questions or concerns, direct them to the customer call center. The extra care accounts team will respond to all questions and concern. Do not sign the customer up for a new extra care card or issue extra bucks. Always direct the customer to the call center and engage a store management colleague if necessary. So with this, they will no longer sign you up for a new CVS card nor reissue your extra bucks that was taken away. So that was a loss. And then if anything goes, go downhill, I will say that you had to talk to the manager, which I think the manager will just tell you the same thing. So then never accuse a customer of abuse. The account has been flagged for suspicious activity, but that does not mean the person in front of you has engaged in abuse. So that is possible because for some reason, probably, you don't really shop crazy. For example, a family member of yours was using your phone number. For example, let me put it simpler that way. For my example, my sister's CVS card. My sister has his own CVS card. I have my own, but sometimes I have the barcode of her CVS card because she shared it with me. And then whenever she said, if you want to buy something, and if you need my card, just go ahead and use it. So I got an approval from her to use her CVS card, and we lived in the same house. And the fact that she used the item that I coupon. But anyway, so for example, my sister went to CVS, she bought maybe a pad. I don't know why I use that. Maybe a tampon or whatever. And then, for example, her account got flagged. So that's what this statement said, that they do not accuse someone of, you know, being flagged, because it's not her who uses her account, it was me. But that was just an example, okay? So moving on here. So then let's go back down here. So if you suspect coupon or extra care fraud or abuse has occurred, you can now submit an extra care and coupon fraud or abuse. So this page is basically for the storefront workers. This is not for couponers, but yeah. So so the next question is, how do they identify a suspicious card? So I kind of formulated few reasons why they will call your card suspicious. Okay, first thing is CVS has a limit of 1 card per household. All right, 1 card per household. So with that being said, if there are 5 people living in the same household, they should share the same CVS card. All right, so here's what I come in. All right, my apartment, there are 4 adults living in this place. Myself as a head of the household, my sister, I have another guy roommate, and then there is another girl roommate. All right, every one of us have different phone numbers. I know my sister have a CVS card. I know the other guy roommate I have has his own CVS card. I'm not sure about the other lady that just moved in, but it's none of my business to ask, hey, do you have a CVS card? It's none of my business. So the fact that they want 1 CVS card per household on a multi-family apartment is crazy, because I don't want my CVS card get used by the other 2 people that live with me. What if they use my CVS extra bucks? Then that is another problem. So that's one thing why I'm thinking limit 1 CVS card per household is not a good thing, because not everyone living or live in one house is blood related, especially here in California, or probably you're in New York. Like, everyone share an apartment and not everyone is blood related. It is okay if a house, like a family, you know, it's no big deal. The mom can use the dad's or the daughter or the son's CVS card, but since they are different people, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, it's a different person. They have their own lives. Like, yeah, we live in the same roof, but we mind our own business. Like, I don't want to be using their accounts couponing. You know what I mean? So that's one of my, I was like, I don't think that's a good solution. But second thing, another thing that they will think here a card is in a suspicious activity is the frequency of how you shop. Okay, and I will just add how many transactions you are doing per day per card. Or another way they can check it is your credit card, debit card is used, how many times it get used per CVS card. I think that's how they check if both accounts are like linked in the same person through the last 4 digits of the PayPal method, or like the payment method, because I use my PayPal card with couponing. So that's that. Another way for them, I believe, to also check is how much is your annual savings. So let me show you mine, if I can pull that out, because that's how they will see if this person is couponing hard or not, based on your annual savings, which I do have a lot. I'll be honest, because I've been couponing hard. So I think, okay, this is just one of my, maybe they will see how much is your yearly or annual savings. So that is mine today. So since January 1st, today is already July 1st, so that's in span of 6 months, I already saved $2,047 with just this card alone. I just want to point out I got 1 penny there because I don't want to lose my extra bucks. So probably if they see a specific card, perhaps $5,000 saved, it's kind of alarming, if you know what I mean. Like, how this person saved so much in just a span of 6 months. I don't know, I hope that makes sense. But for me, $2,000, I think it's an okay, because I've been using this card basically every week, just rolling my extra bucks. All right, so the other way also that maybe they can tell an account is suspicious is, like what I said, the habit of your shopping. So if you go in store and you just want to do your transactions clearly, mostly in self checkout, and you don't want to deal with people in the, the register, we will self checkout has cameras. For my store, every self checkout has cameras, so they can just play back the camera, and then don't forget this: every transaction you did in that self checkout, they have a record for what you buy, or what coupons you use. So one thing that they can do is just play back that camera, the time, the day. They can do that, trust me. They can do that, trust me. From a point of view an employee. So they can rewind everything, look on what you purchased, because they have a copy of your receipt. Look at the coupons you use. If you use paper coupons, they can go through the coupon box, the box where you drop the coupon, and see which coupons you use. So that is another way for them to flag your account, because they know that you are glittering. You are using Poise product for, I don't even know what Poise work for, because I don't glitter, not really, but I don't go hard with that. I don't even know. I think Poise product work for Scott. I don't even know. Okay, here's a perfect example that I know that worked. You use Tide Pods on a Charmin toilet paper, the yellow one, Charmin Essentials. So they will be like, why there's type of coupons in the box, and she bought Charmin. So that's that. So they can pull out your extra care card number and whatnot, your debit card. If you pay cash, great. But yeah, it's easy for them to pull out your CVS account, and they can just make a report, copy that, all the things you do, and send it to the fraud center. And then, from there, they can just do an investigation of how many items you buy, how many coupons you use, how many times you visit the store. They can tell. So that's that. I hope I tackled everything that may fall under suspicious activity. All right, so with that being said, let me move on to these I screenshot every single thing that y'all on Instagram send to me, so then I can share it with the people that are, you know, wants to know what's going on. And I asked permission with you guys if I can share this, and you gave me a go signal. So here I am. All right, so the first one I got here is this is from an employee. So he said, we had our coupon bag audited, and the Poise brand coupons, we had over 1,400 in a week, but had only sold 3 packs. And that Poise is, there are different, I was looking in one, there are different kind of points. There are some $6, $7, and the maximum amount I think is like 20 something. And thinking there were 1,400 worth of coupons of Poise, and they only sold 3 packs. That is a big red flag. And he said it was from people using them on Tide at Self Checkout. Yep. If you're first time hearing this, I'm not gonna say it's my first time hearing this. I know there's a lot of things going on like this, but I don't really practice this because first thing, I don't really find myself doing that. I've been trying to coupon the right way as long as I can. I've already switched to digital couponing since started this year, I believe. That's why you will see a drastic change on my hauls, especially for CVS. Back I believe last year, yeah, like 2022, yeah, 2022, I had my CVS haul photos. You can check my Instagram on the staircase, and you'll see I have a bunch of things because back then deals are great. Deals cycles every week, and it's different deals every time. And we still get great CRTs to work with our deals. But started, I think, January this year, I only have my dining table filled. Sometimes it's not even filled. So the thing is, they slowly change everything. They change the CRT, the coupons that we get. We don't get the coupons that we used to get before. Even the threshold coupon, I used to get $6 of 30 CRT before, and that's perfect for the household deal where you spend 30, you get 10. That's gone. It was replaced by 10 off 60 or 10 off 70, 20 off $80, or 20 off 100. Or here's the more crazy thing I heard from one of you in Instagram: $35 off $140 purchase. And I was like, that's ridiculous. I'm not spending $140. But that's insane. But I never seen that kind of CRT. So let me know if you get that. But nah, even 10 off 70, it's like, no, I'm not gonna deal with that. But yeah, so I don't know, you guys. All right, so let's move on to the next comments that I received. So let's go ahead and start with this one. So these are from the, I think, Reddit. I don't know how you say that. I never been to that page where there is a page, you can see all CVS employee like communicate with other CVS employee, but you know, you can read it. So here are some screenshots that was sent to me. So this one says banned 3 couponers. It's so nice to say sayonara to all of those beep, I can't say this word on YouTube, couponers who have a key ring full of ECC, which is extra care card, and binders filled with coupons. finally we were able to get rid of not one, not two, but three of the most notorious coupon ladies that we've had for years. It was great to see how they've been put in their places, especially because my SM, I believe store manager, and myself and operation manager, I think, work all day yesterday. LOL. The look in their faces was priceless. Laughing emoji. Okay. And then this person says, I don't mind the couponers who know what they're doing, but and kept the annoyance to a minimum. Yes, I do understand what the second person says, because from a point of view of an ex-employee, CVS employee, I feel that. I mean, I'm just human. I get tired and I get pissed when yeah, there's a lot of experiences I had with CVS. I think I've been employed with them for about a year, and I have a lot of experience, crazy experience with couponers. Yeah, I am not against any couponers. I love couponers. Don't get that wrong. But when a person trying to do back to back transactions, when she stepped in the checkout lane, or the checkout lane, and before there's no really they won't tell you like, oh, can you step out and then just go back in line to, you know, help other people. But yeah, I had some time that I told my manager, I was like, I'm tired, can you help her? Yeah, I told my manager straight up, because she's doing a lot of transactions, and the thing is, I am approaching my lunch, and once you missed, y'all, CVS are pointing all this, once you miss the time frame for your lunch that you're supposed to go, I'm not gonna say you cannot go, it's just like you cannot clock out, and that needs to help with your manager to adjust your time. Also, the other thing is, when it's your break, so CVS employees 15 minutes first break, that is paid, 30 minutes lunch break, which is not paid because they have to clock out. And then if we're doing an 8-hour shift, then you have a second, or they call it last break, for 15 minutes, and that's also paid. But anyway, when there was one day that I was supposed to go to my last break technically, because I did work a 5-hour shift. So if you're working 5-hour shift, you don't get lunch break. You only get the 15-minute break. And I was so tired, like it's only me and my manager. And then I told her, there was a couponer, she got a full ASS card and she's doing like, I'm already with her for about 5 transactions, and I told my manager like, hey, can you just take over, because it's my time for my last break, and I don't want to miss that, and I am starving. Can you imagine you standing scanning products for more than 4 hours? You don't get a break. And CVS worker, this is one thing I feel bad about CVS workers. We don't get a chance to, you know, sit down. We are standing on our feet in the front store, unless, you know, you're walking around, you're restocking shelves. But cashiers, it's hard to be a cashier. You have to stand up in your feet. And I think the first month of me working there, because I'm not used to stand for a long time. My work right now is pretty chill. Mostly I'm on my desk sitting, scrolling Instagram. But they don't get sit down. They don't get they just don't get a break unless they come on that after 2 hours break. But anyway, let's move on to the next slide. This is just what I experienced being a CVS worker before. All right, so here's another thing here. So ask or comment, the system suspended them. So he said, or she said, yes, we are one of those stores that get pilots all the time. And it was funny to see how the card just went idle. And when scan, display just error. We laugh so hard because automatically there's a slip that prompts them to call the 1-800 number, just like when they are caught trying to do several refunds. Oh, here's one thing I forgot to mention. So there is another scenario that your account will be under suspicious activity. If you do a lot of returns, your account will be flagged, like you cannot do any return. All right, so then it was glorious. They said all their extra bucks shall be printed for them again. Girl, call the number where they will tell you that you're committing fraud. That's what this person said. All right, so another person here says, we have about 5 couponers that are ridiculous. Buying, then returning items to keep the extra bucks. That is a no-no. Calling corporate on us to get sent CVS gift cards and using expired coupons at the ACO. One of them came in last night and she hates me because I won't let her use the ACO or return anything. She says the cashier, which it says to the cashier, I like when you're working, you're so nice. So she is referring to her colleague. She only said that because I was standing there. So I printed out her receipt. Then she left and reported her. I almost threw a beep party when I saw we could finally report them. So like what I said, they can pull out your account and report it to the fraud center. There's another person here says, there is a my work task / email / notice with, which is they called now, I think that's what I meant, with details. The accounts that are suspected of coupon fraud are being suspended. Self check will display card not found, and main registers will have an error instructing cashiers to apologize and direct the customer to the 1-800 number for details. All right, so that's that. And then I have one more long one here. So this person says, she captioned it, or he captioned it, bad couponer. So we have this one couponer who abuses coupons at the ACO, Self Checkout. She knows what coupons are glitches. For example, she buys Tide but scan a $10 off Claritin coupon and the ACO takes it. I don't even know that thing worked. We are planning on reporting her. She came in today and goes to the ACO with 4 things of dog treats. I proceed to look at her under live view on the Ironman. So he or she meant Ironman is the gun or the scanner that they have, the red and the black one. That's he meant with the Ironman. She scans a Garnier Fructis coupon and the ACO takes it. I avoided her transaction from the Ironman. She is not understanding what's happening. She then tries again and void again. She is getting mad. So this worker is trying to mess up her self-checkout transactions. Basically, he kept voiding her transaction and she didn't know. Because they can do that. They can void your self-checkout transactions using the gun. One of the lady did that to me. That was, I think, like 2 weeks ago in one of the store that I went. And I was like, I mean, I didn't really do anything bad. It's just I bought a CoverGirl pencil, and it won't sway because those darn pencils are too light. So she said, oh, let me just void your transaction. She actually voided on the gun, not on the regular self-checkout screen. So yeah, they can do that. And then tries again, and I void again. She's getting mad. She tries 2 more times, and I void them both. Then she goes to the other ACO and tries it there, and I void it. She is flipping out at this point. Me and the SM, which is store manager, are amused because she is nasty to us when she comes in. No. If you're trying to build a good relationship with your CVS employee or store staff, you need to be nice. Being nice goes along the way. Being nasty, no, just don't. All I want is for her to go to the regular register so she can't do fraudulent coupons. Finally, she does and pays a full price for her items and is mad. Okay, so the thing here is, if you don't want to pay full price, just leave the item, just leave the store. You have that option. You are not obliged to pay something that you are not happy. All right, so then finally she does and pays a full price for her items and is mad, very mad. When she leaves, I immediately report, it might be reported on Spark. Spark is the CVS system. That's where they do the trainings and stuff. Hopefully she gets banned. I couldn't read the bottom here, but it says also have 6 different CVS cards too. All right, so that's that. That was a very long, informative feedback from one of the store worker, which I kind of feel some hate over there, but I do understand her or his point of view, because some other people, they should just go beyond what is the normal. I mean, like I always say, I don't judge anyone how you coupon. It's up to you. I coupon how I coupon, you coupon how you coupon. But just a reminder that if we know that something is wrong, you already know it is wrong, then you have to face the consequences. And I know that there's already a lot of people. I do get DMs of someone sending me a message like, oh, this person said her account got banned. It's already happening, you guys. It's been happening since last week. They said starting July 1st. It was already been happening last week, which is end of June. I already saw some people account get suspended. So, or saw read, you know. So one thing I can suggest is, well, I did went CVS yesterday. I did use one of my main card that I always use, because it has a $15 extra bucks, I think, or $10 extra bucks. And that card I've been using it basically regularly, so it has a lot of annual savings, like probably like 2,500 or something. But yeah, so I did use my extra bucks. I do have, though, I have 2 cards with Care Pass, so both of them have, one has 0 extra bucks, the other one has 6 extra bucks. And I have a card which is an old employee card. You know it, if you watch my CVS video, you know I have one card. I still use that card because I don't know, I just get attached with it, and I like it because I kept getting good CRT, and when I order online I get employee discount. because I think the card is specified for employee. So well, yes, one of my card already used the extra bucks, you know, just in case thing goes something that I don't really like. So at least I did use my extra bucks and not losing anything. That's one thing I want to suggest. If you think that maybe your account will fall into suspicious account, you just use your extra bucks. So if you know if something wrong happen, then you're not losing anything. I do consider a couple of my accounts under suspicious activity because first thing is my sister and I live in the same house, so that is a ground or criteria for being a suspicious account. But there's not much extra bucks in it. There's nothing really I'm going to lose. If CVS shut down, hopefully not, if CVS pharmacy shut down in about 2 months, I'm okay. I mean, this is the reason why we coupon. This is the reason why we stockpile. So then if, I can't say bad words, if things go downhill with government, USA, whatever, with personal life, you lose a job, hopefully not me. You have your stockpile to support your needs, to support your family, and you have your stockpile to make extra money if you are in need of money. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to share to let you guys know about this. Moving forward, I don't really see myself right now couponing a lot at CVS because of this particular issue. I don't feel safe, or my account is safe, if I leave at least $20 of extra bucks in my card. One of my card, the maximum extra bucks I have is $15, which is the deal I did with the $10 off 60. That's the maximum extra bucks I have in the card. I know a lot of people have over $100 per card extra bucks. If you're one of that person, you have to think twice if you want to keep that way. Also, I would like to add, if you did participated, this just happened like last year, and then earlier this year, CVS had a faulty system with extra bucks. So your extra bucks, the paper and the digital extra bucks, you can use it. You can use them together. I mean, yeah, or one or another. They don't disappear. So I think most of us took advantage of that, and I don't understand why CVS don't fix their system. So then people will not, what they call, take advantage of their system. If you don't want to take advantage of your consumers, fix your system, fix your glitches, especially the double dipping of paper coupon and the digital coupon. If you don't want to get a double dip glitches, then fix your system. Hire an IT that can fix it. And I don't know why they blame it on the consumer, which other pharmacy, for example, if I go at Walgreens, if I use a paper, I don't have anything right now. If I use a paper Garnier Fructis and I have a digital coupon for Garnier Fructis, the digital coupon will not come off. Isn't that not hard for them to do it if they have issue with people double dipping with manufacturer coupons? But yeah, that's what I can say. Yeah, you guys, I am looking forward on what your thought about this. Maybe you want to share something that I have not mentioned here. What are your thoughts? And yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. I've been talking for almost 1 hour. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.